happened?
You
Ew.
got it.
Yeah.
Welcome to today's session of the Reclamation.
We're live.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This is
Hi,
being done
hello.
right now.
Welcome to the
We're live.
Reclamation.
I wasn't messing with
I
you.
knew
that.
We have
Totally.
Bieber as the producer. We have Devs Kitty.
some
We
sort of-
have Kitty Gumbo. We have V as players. Byers is also a player. Yes, indeed. And then we have Yasha, our DM. Yasha, take it away.
Take it away.
Hello, everybody. It is once again this time of the week where I get to torture all of these fools forever
Why did I sign
playing
up?
D&D with me. Because you always wanted to,
Yeah,
and
I know.
now's your chance.
I do.
I have my
Good.
emotional support stuffy. It's fine.
I have my
just need
emotional
to
support
open my
alcohol.
food.
Fair enough.
Food?
We are a little bit later today, mainly because I came back home today from a work trip, so Mobby.
Game.
But other than that, same stuff as usual. We have the group currently in a druid's group, and if no one else wants to do it, I'm going to grab my notes from last session real quick.
Go right ahead.
Yeah.
I was totally confused about everything that happened.
What do you mean? It was a very short and sweet session.
Sure.
Nothing
It
sweet
was,
and serious
but
happens.
no, Kitty, no, never.
The party had some dinner. They got to talk to Lyra, who is a very sweet, motherly. I was trying to make a southern accent happen, but fuck no. I'm sorry.
That's what you were trying to do?
Something of that sort.
Oh, sweetie.
I know, right?
Okay, to give you the full southern treatment. Oh, honey, bless your heart.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Listen, trying to make both a female voice and a voice of a accent in a country that I have never visited that part is very difficult.
You are
Can't
correct,
be.
sir.
Yes. But the party got to rest for the night, got to have some downtime after a fuckload of bullshit that already was behind them. Someone got promised some exotic tea, which may not be amazing.
I don't know.
She has to push it just a little bit with, plant growth. It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
I don't like the way you said that.
Someone's gonna bite my head off. I feel it.
Right, there was only 2 guest beds, so y'all had to figure out sleeping places, which meant that apparently Mox and Alexander slept in the beds because no one else wanted to.
We did not care.
It wasn't that
Shikari's-
I want to. I just don't care.
Fair enough. Memphis slept in an armchair with a little bit of literature that I did send you, right?
Yes,
The
yes,
text?
yes, you did.
Ye- Good. Shikari just slept on the floor, like, the hobo that he is.
No. I laid a little bit on Spark. Come on.
And Ember decided to sleep where she deserves at Alexander's feet. I mean, wait, what?
Damn it!
I will castrate you. I will make the panda population even worse. I will be the sole reason for your entire species extinction.
Perfect. Good. But
Yeah.
after everybody went to sleep, we had a little bit of a lovely chat with some gods. Totally didn't talk about killing, imprisoning, or using Shikari for their ends.
No.
Never.
Absolutely wasn't on the moon. I don't know what the comments were about. It's fine. It absolutely fucking was on the moon. But the party now has a
Oh.
little bit of a plan and a little bit of an idea of how to move forward, especially with killing a certain god of undeath.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we left the session off somewhere in the morning after Shikari returned. Verdona just fucked off and said, I have something to go do, I'll be back.
Or not.
We shall see.
Oh boy.
So, are we on? We are on the map. Good. I should, maybe actually not look at what's going on through stream, but through my own game.
Might be helpful.
That's an idea.
Just a thought.
Just a thought that I can actually control things and I don't just drag stuff on Twitches. I was like, wait, why is this not working?
Just a thought.
Because it shouldn't be. Just my idea of this.
Yeah. But that's about where we left off.
All right. So, Verdona said she'd be back, right? Excuse me. Oh, she can't.
She told me she had stuff to do. I don't know if she really said she'd be back.
If she didn't, I'm retconning that. She said she'd be back.
She did say she will be back, but she didn't name a time frame.
All right then.
Well, let's get you inside. Well, did you still want to stay out here?
No, I think I'm good to go inside and we can sit down.
Okay.
All right.
Let's up you up here. He'll just like throw one of Shikari's arms over his shoulder, and he's gonna help
Thank
him
you.
inside.
Thank you.
Does
Yeah, of
stuff like
course.
that always happen to them? Kinda. Yeah, a bit. They attract weird things.
Damn it. I mean, you're not wrong, but didn't have to say it like that, man.
It's just
Where's
being
the door?
honest.
Somebody moved
It's
Spark
how it
inside.
kinda
Okay, cool.
is.
There's a difference between being honest and being nice. The Fae usually choose the first one.
Fair enough.
Come on, let's get you to the couch.
And
Whee!
Memphis will pick up the book and give it back to Lyra so that he doesn't have to get it and she doesn't have to put it away. Just
Thank you, dear. I'll
thank you
put
for
that
the read.
away immediately. Since he'll be back, hopefully later. Anybody up for some breakfast? I think we still have some bread over from yesterday. If not, I'll make some more.
Question above the table. This was during the night. I did get a long rest. Probably,
You did get a long rest.
So okay, my character is not sleepy then. Okay,
No.
good.
Your character
Okay.
is massively confused,
He is.
but that's about it.
Okay.
Breakfast
Yeah.
sounds good. I think we're going to need the strength.
All right, I'll be
Probably.
grabbing some things then. I'll let you know when it's ready. And she will walk into the storage room.
What a start, eh?
And I
There
thought
was-
this was going to be a relaxing day.
This was the weirdest morning I
Do
had.
Do we ever get a relaxing day?
Not really. I
That's
mean,
what I thought.
so you're getting your tea,
Yeah,
and then
and do we need to wait for Verdona? Or will she find us wherever we go?
I
I w-
presume she'll find us. She is a god.
Yeah, that's Yeah.
I would also suggest not wandering about the Feywild without a destination in mind. Just
Yeah.
I still want to meet the dragon.
we're gonna meet the dragon, but don't you need your tea to meet your dragon?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I do. So
Well,
I need to wait till I get that, I think.
yeah, most certainly. But I know what I'm going to do in the short term. I'm gonna get some yoga in. Care to join me, Amber?
Why the hell not?
I
Okay.
heard that.
I can hear the laughter. Whatever would you be laughing about, Kitty?
I don't know. This is just the budding relationship.
Yeah, the budding relationship of buddies. Just two
Most
guys, two
definitely.
guys being dudes. Just two dudes being gay. Show me a dick, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
You
the
know,
religion check. Ayah.
it might be a good idea to get some move in, so I join you for yoga.
All right. I'm gonna help with breakfast then.
Do I
I
need
mean,
to
if
make
I
any
can.
checks?
How much has your character done yoga so far?
Not much, I think.
All right. Well, this
Um,
explains the 16 then.
To be fair, yours is for something else. Your religion check. Do me a dexterity check, Shikari. Acrobatics, if you want.
Do I have something? And there's acrobatics.
Okay.
Solid,
Okay.
solid.
He pulls it off. He does it decently well. He has a dexterous body. He doesn't flop.
Boink.
Just gonna
Does
sit there and
Slark
watch.
try as well?
He's gonna sit there in the
Damn.
door, just watch. Just some weird faces looking at it. Oh.
That's adorable.
That's fucking look like he is. Alright. But with that, we essentially have the outside group, Group A, have everybody doing yoga. If you want to roleplay at all, that's up to you. And Group B, which is Lyra and Memphis, making food.
Hell yeah.
And what about Mars?
You mean Mox? Mox is just...
Well,
oh, fuck, he's just sitting there.
Jacking off in the bedroom.
God damn it.
He just casually goes into Lyra's bedroom. Mm.
Oh no,
No.
he's a feet sniffer. He's a feet sniffer. Get him!
Oh no.
Arrest him! Guards!
Guards, impregnate that man.
No! He'd only want it!
Oh. All right, but let me flip a coin. Heads is Group A, tails is Group B. That is a head. Group A.
No head.
Go ahead.
So head.
I've literally got nothing to say. Ember is doing yoga and thinking, so she's got her little thinking face on. So she's really not gonna say much.
Yeah, no. Alexander's just helping Jikari going through the steps.
Shikari listens very carefully.
All right, fair enough. So I'm just gonna swap over to Group B, which is Memphis and Lyra. Do you want to roleplay the cooking?
Not really. He'll maybe ask a few questions about. We did talk about how we're going to get information, right? Like she's the one that is going to get us information about Kalashir. Correct.
She did mention that she was trying to find some information on Undeath, but also Verdona told her not to because she was going to do that instead.
Fine.
Hmm.
I'll do it myself.
Right. Yeah, nah, then he's just helping as much as he can. He is very unpracticed, but
All right, do me a survival check.
okay.
Survive these nuts.
13.
13.
13.
Okay.
13?
You don't cut yourself. You don't necessarily make the most beautiful of meals, but you work your way through it. You have cut things before, and you can see how Lyra does her portions. She will occasionally instruct you on, like, okay, this may look like celery, but you need to cut this off first, or it'll scream. That kind of stuff.
Okay.
Wait. What?
Welcome to the Feywild. Shit's whack.
Is it like the fucking not mandrake that the babies on the roots?
That's a mandrake.
That's the
my dude.
mandrake.
That's a mandrake. Okay.
Yes.
He will, like, look at it perturbed and just do as the woman says. Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Cuts it.
Hell yeah. A little bit of time. The two of you do manage to bake enough food, enough with the oven also, enough bread for everybody for a big and healthy breakfast.
Hell
Hell yeah.
Question.
Yes.
Would this bitch, by any chance, in the Divine Realms, have coffee?
You're gonna have to ask her.
Oh my god, I'm gonna ask her. Can I barge into the room?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Hey, yo, Kibby, you cool with that?
yeah. Get in here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move myself.
Hello.
Morning, Mouse. How you doing?
I'll put it this way. I would do a lot of illegal things for some coffee right now.
Oh, you want some
Understandable.
coffee, dear? Hold on. Just one moment. You don't have to do anything illegal, although I suppose you can if you really want.
You have coffee?
You have coffee?
Some of it, I keep a stash. I do grow it occasionally. I don't drink much of it myself. I'm much more of a tea person. But yes, I have some here.
I'm holding myself back from saying I owe you one, but if you give me coffee, I'll owe you one.
I appreciate it. But just like cuts a little bit more of whatever the fuck she currently has on the cutting board. It's really nothing, my dear. I have it here specifically for guests.
Does that root have a face?
Oh. She looks at it. Used to. Cuts right through it.
Oh, well, all right. I've seen worse.
Actually, if you want coffee, Memphis, my dear, would you please finish this thing up, and
Sure.
after that, I think we have enough for breakfast. I'll go grab the beans and I'll get it started. You just sit tight, and she'll move over into the storage room and be rummaging in there for just a little bit.
Oh, that was a good thing to ask.
I mean, I was just thinking about it again, I didn't think she'd have it.
I didn't expect anything either, but dear God, it's been a while since I've had some good coffee.
I might moan if it's actually decent.
Understandable. Understandable.
Let's see here. It's the beans I have. Somewhere in here. Like you can hear some clanking, some clanking. I do hate these metal things. There it is.
While they're waiting, he will sort of sneak a glance over, then look back at what he's chopping. So how was your night?
Let me just pull her back for a moment.
The fuck
You
do
have that conversation.
What do you mean? How was my night?
I-
I slept on the
Did
floor.
you sleep
Tempest.
well? I am aware that you. Never mind. Yeah.
You're really just angling to be the next person that I clock, aren't you?
I mean, maybe you could reset my nose that way. It's been a bit crooked ever since the last time.
I think it's healed like that. I'm sorry.
Ah, damn it.
I break your nose, it's just gonna get worse. I'll end up looking like one of those really whack roads out in the west.
My nose is just gonna look like a fucking lightning rod. Not lightning rod. Just lightning.
Yeah, I think that's a lightning rod, isn't it? One of the ones that like are a little jagged and stick up out of a house, and then the lightning hits it.
Aren't lightning rods straight?
I don't know, man. I don't know what straight even is.
Fair
I don't
enough.
know what straight is. I'm violently gay.
Yeah.
Violently homosexual.
Hey.
This should be all I need. Did grab some water as well. I've done this now a little while. These need to go in here.
She got the beans.
Actually,
Does she have
she
the
got
beans?
Get the beans.
she got full on beans.
Beans,
What the
fuck?
Can we smell them? Are they aromatic beans? Can I smell those beans? Can I, you know?
Yes, you can. And well, let me check how in good condition they are. They've seen better days. It's not the top-notch coffee, but it's coffee, and it's not bottom of the barrel.
Probably better than coffee that was served to soldiers. I'll give her that.
Probably.
Oh.
Right? But she'll put some. Now it comes to fruition that I don't know what the fuck coffee actually the machines are called.
Like
The grinder?
Percolator.
There's a grinder. You have an espresso machine, which does like the pulling of the shot, and then you have just a normal like drip coffee. You can also do it with a French press, which would probably be the easiest in a cabin like this because it's literally just you get boiling water, you get
Or you could
ground
just
coffee,
boil the coffee grounds.
or you could just do that.
God damn. Ladies.
It's not like I know what I'm talking about. It's not like I really enjoy coffee or anything. No. This should have had more alcohol in it. God damn it.
You fucking clown. But yeah, she'll pull out the grinder, look at it for a bit. It's like, okay. Should be roughly this. Looks at the coffee, looks at this again. Sniffs at it, just you're like, okay, yeah, for that. Yeah.
Ember
What?
should stare at her.
What check do I need to do to see if I smell the coffee outside?
Perception.
I just want you to know while he does that, Ember's staring at her, kind of like a dog who knows he's
Shit!
got cheese.
Does 11 make it?
Not at this stage. Once she starts brewing, yeah, that's a very distinct smell.
Okay, as soon as Shikari notices this, he wants coffee.
Hell yeah. For coffee people.
All of us caffeine addicts.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
Captain.
She'll grind it up. She'll put it in a pot. All right. I know there's fancy equipment and all that. And she like pours the water in. I don't have any of this. However, magic helps. So let's boil this for now. Takes it over to the oven. Puts it on a little hook, as if it were soup.
Soup.
Coffee soup. That needs
Coffee
to
is
be
just
in
bean
there
soup.
until it at least boils once, and then cast, what's it called again? Purify food and drink. And pull it out of that.
Oh.
No, she made decaf.
Oh, please. Please give me the caffeine.
She isn't decaffing it, no!
I think she's just pulling the grounds out.
Yep.
Nice.
I don't think caffeine counts as poison.
Technically,
Maybe.
No,
Maybe
no,
it does.
No,
It is a drug.
No, it's not a fucking poison. I will fight you. I will fight God. I will fight Lorthar himself. I will walk up on that bitch's son, and I will surprise him by being the first mortal to not burn by walking on the surface of the sun. I will eat my own foot. No.
Caffeine is not
coffee.
classified as a poison. It is a stimulant that is widely used in various foods and beverages. However, excessive intake can lead to caffeine overdose, as with any drug.
as with anything.
As with anything, yes. It is not poison.
We actually googled.
Yes.
Good.
Say, fuck you. No. Coffee.
No.
It's nicotine. Sorry, it's nicotine.
Nicotine's poison, yep. As is alcohol.
Yep.
Don't tell me that. I'm already depressed.
Listen, it's not. Alcohol and nicotine are the two poisons that I don't think there's many people that don't use at least one of them.
And if they are, good for them. We love the
Yes.
Mormon population in this house. Anyway,
Hi.
so she's gonna make coffee, and Ember's going to just continue to watch her the entire time, like a dog wanting the cheese tax. Just.
Yeah, she put it above the heat to boil. She pulled out the chairs, now sitting there, occasionally looking over. After about a minute or so, Shikari can smell it outside.
I must say to Alex, I smell coffee. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm coming with you.
And I'm gonna get in there and be
Yeah.
like, I smell coffee.
I smell comfy.
Oh,
I'm gonna
fishy.
pull you through the wall.
You're not wrong. There is indeed coffee being brewed.
Alright.
Holy shit.
I didn't know
There
you
you
liked coffee, Shikari.
I do. I very much do. But the thing is, I rarely get some because
Fair enough.
living outside, you know.
You've got to
But
get
if I-
yourself
but-
one of those little coffee machines then.
But if I would run out of coffee very fast. But if I can, I like to drink coffee.
Fair enough.
And he asks, can I also have a coffee?
I'm making a full pot. It'll be enough for everyone to at least have a cup, maybe two. Depending on how much everybody here drinks, that is. I could make more, but I'd have to grab it.
Alright. In the next vampire hold we're raiding, we're looking for coffee.
Correct.
Vampire? Oh, you're raiding the old holds.
Yes.
It's provided some useful items.
Plus, it's also just fun to spit on their legacy.
Would be even more fun if you'd let me burn it down.
We need to preserve it so everyone can spit on their legacy. It would
We
be
can spit
selfish
on the
if only
ashes.
us. No, that's not as fun.
We don't need to preserve everything, though.
Here's my question: at what point does preservation become glorification? Discuss.
When we stop spitting at it.
So there is going to be some people that don't spit at it, so therefore they will be glorifying it. Therefore, it would be good to burn down at least like one, even just a mansion. Just
I mean, we burnt down a mansion, didn't we?
No,
no,
let me.
you prevented that one.
Oh, yeah.
We can leave the holds. I'm fine. We can leave the holds. Those are big, usually made out of stone. They don't burn very well. But if you let me burn down a mansion, she like looks at you with like raised eyebrows, like, hey, hear me out. If you let me burn down a mansion,
All right, we could burn down the next mansion we find, since
Alright.
we already
Promise?
have saved the other one.
promise.
Isn't that your shtick? Oaths,
Promise.
promises.
Promise me, I get to burn down the next one, and you're not gonna stop me.
I can't promise anything.
Then no coffee for you.
Okay,
I will steal your coffee.
sure, go ahead.
God damn it! Does anything I ever do can't throw you off your game? Jesus.
To be fair, the worst thing you could have done, you already have done, and you've renounced.
Kind of like looks at you, narrows her eyes a bit.
Really, the worst thing?
I can do worse.
I can.
I mean, sure, you could go back, but
I'm definitely not talking about that, and if I ever went back, you all have permission to shoot me. That funky little gun of Shikari's.
Nice. I have 4 bullets. Were it enough people?
All you need's
No.
one. And a good shot of my head.
Yeah, but everybody needs to shoot, or not?
Wait, no, we're not going to shoot any one of us.
I don't think she will be going back. I thought that was clear.
Yes, so we're not going to be shooting
Yeah,
anyone.
obviously. But we have enough ammunition that we could. We won't.
Ugh.
All I can think about right now is the scene from The Mist.
Quit spoiling.
Oh, thank God. Please, change the conversation.
She'll like rub her hands a little bit together. You can see just a level of cold on it. She grabs the pot, puts it on the table.
Whoa.
Hot.
What did you, how did... Is that Fey magic, or is that just weird?
Oh no, that's just using cantrips smartly. What's it called? What the fuck is the frost cantrip called? Frostbite?
Wait.
Frostbite. I cast frostbite on my own hands.
Oh, I guess that
Essentially.
explains all the steam. Okay, sure. Alright. I don't understand that at all.
Speaking of magic, I'm not gonna use that much today anyway. May as well pour them proper. And she will cast Purifying Drink. Food and drink. If I can spell. Oh wait, she doesn't have it in her. She has it prepared. I didn't put it in her character sheet. Fuck it.
Do you want it? I can just put it inside chat.
Yeah, just put it in such a.
Da-da-da-da.
Essentially, she purifies the cauldron, pulls out the now remaining mass of coffee from the floor.
The ground.
Almost wrings it out a little bit, and like puts it in a little bowl. You should have fertilizer later, or even for another batch if you fancy recycling. But give me your cups.
I hand her my cup. I hand her my cup fucking immediately.
And she will, for every cup that is handed to her, essentially dunk it into the coffee soup as you would a little soup bowl.
Oh, hell yeah.
Take it a little bit so it's not as dripping anymore. Here you go. And do that for every single cup.
It's gonna prestidigitation the rest of the coffee off the rest of the mug and then drink coffee. Fuck yeah.
Comfy.
Coffee!
Oh, Fefe.
Coffee, baby.
Alright. And I do see that you did cut everything up. Let me just grab the rest from... That's the wrong token. I almost moved you over. Over here. I shall grab that. Put the bowl of ground wet coffee on that table. Come back with all the food. Put on the table. Hey, Max, you joining? Food. Oh, yeah. And you can hear a notebook snapshot before he enters.
A notebook, you say?
A notebook, he said.
Oh, wait, I
Yes.
can't read. Never mind.
You can! I taught you!
Well, I can read at baby levels. Plus,
You
what
can
if
also
it-
not
More
read
than
Sylvan.
baby
Yeah, there's also there's a problem with Sylvan. I don't read Sylvan. I'm stinky little poopy. I can only read in common. I can't read in the other language I'm good at.
I can read all writing.
I can read everything. Look at you.
I could
You
read
have
Sylvan.
to grab a hold of his own personal notebook.
Ignore that.
Yeah.
I'm just moving.
Yay.
The second that Ember takes a sip of the coffee, she moans. Just oh, fuck. Oh, that's so fucking
Solid. Yeah. Drink coffee, have breakfast. Yep.
good. Oh fuck.
Sometimes coffee
Shut up,
is
that was
better
me.
than sex.
Yeah, actually. Sometimes, yeah.
Dig in. And she will do the same.
Home.
Shove her plate. Home.
Thank you for the meal.
You'll guess. Always.
Nom, 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 nom.
And we eat.
You'll
Consume.
Consume.
Do you guys want to do any more roleplay during eating or not? What was I? Okay.
We good.
Y'all good. Then, where the fuck do I have this fucking token? It's still
Okay,
in
she good.
creatures.
She gonna interrupt coffee time.
Absolutely not. Y'all get to finish your
Okay,
meal and your
good.
coffee.
Hell yeah.
Don't interrupt coffee time. Coffee time is sacred. And I know she's technically a god, but still, coffee time is sacred.
If you guys
Another
want,
level
you can,
drinking coffee with a god.
Oh god.
if you want, you could do me a perception check. If you want to notice her early. If you don't care, I'm just gonna pull her in.
What about
Gonna
my
do it.
passive perception of fucking 20?
Jesus. Actually, yeah. You and Shikari don't even need to actively roll that perception because you just have that passive.
Hi. How you doing?
Nice.
Damn it.
Isn't that 20?
That's a nat 20, yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
That's a 24.
Nice.
Jesus.
Hi. Kind of sad that that's
Alright,
where it
yeah.
gets spent, but you know what? I'm alright.
I lost my
Fair enough.
perception. I don't know where it is.
If
Gray
Should
number
be a
right next to your
7.
modifier in your little
it's
list
an
shit.
8. 18, or rather.
18. Yeah.
I do have to keep that in mind when I'm describing things, because holy shit. That's high.
I know.
I wish I was.
Observant feet.
Okay.
Everybody apart from Alexander, you can as you guys get finished up, essentially hear
Okay.
the little bit of
I
swirling, whooshing magic outside.
want to say, if we know, are we just gonna line up before the door?
I'll tell you that second that Ember hears it, she's already up and walking outside. Just like, yep, bye, peace. I hear something.
Someone noticed. Okay, let's go. Thank you for the meal.
yes, thank you for the meal. I think
Yeah, I thought I'd have to come inside and talk to you all there. I'm guessing you are expecting my return?
God, I have to hold my tongue while talking to a god. Um, I just heard your magic, and I guess I'm just a bit jumpy.
Hmm.
Kari, the person that took you last night's here.
come on.
Hello, Vidona.
Hello.
Greetings.
Nice to see you again. He's a little awkward.
I want to apologize for tonight. You know, the gods were insisting, and let's just say at least half of them wouldn't have been gentle about getting you where you were.
You got me back safe. That's it's enough for me, so you don't need to apologize.
Fair enough. Oh, jeez, fuck. One moment. I'm gonna pull these out. But, well, mind if I listen in? That's fine. Won't be much anyway. Did talk to the one that will be getting you your information on a death that you want, including on Kalashir.
As per.
She said she'd be willing to hear you guys out. Although, if I were you, be careful what you say, not in the sense of a fae. She's old, she's patient, but don't try to piss her off.
I'm gonna look over at Alexander.
What?
I'm a duck out of the way of the line of sight.
Think about it. Somebody that's gonna get us information on Undeath and Kala's Shear. Yeah. Try not to piss her off. She just like kind of tilts her head and raises her eyebrows at you.
Let me do at least most of the talking.
I mean, sure. I only care about how we destroy the undead, nothing else really. So
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys will be fine. Anything else you need from here?
Actually, ma'am, I promised I'd ask. She kind of glares at Alexander again and looks back at Verdona. By any chance, you wouldn't happen to know exact instructions on how to change an Oathbreaker's oath? Or
Oh.
restore one? I don't like saying restore. I don't want the same oath. I want a different oath. But, and she kind of like gestures to where multiple beings have gestured at her kidney area. I think something's missing. I don't understand it. Do you have exact information? Do you have exact instructions? Because if you don't, I have another idea. But I promised I'd ask, so.
There are rights to. Well, yeah, restore is the wrong word. You won't be getting the old oath back. But ways to get out of the oathbreaker predicament, so to say. Let me look them up myself. They have prerequisites. You essentially either have to be betrayed in some shape or form by the thing you made your oath to protect towards, or be directly told to ignore your oath by whatever you were supposed to protect. So let's say you were supposed to protect children. If a child told you to walk away and let it die, technically It is.
What if it's not so black and white as that? What if it's easy to get away with saying they didn't technically say anything?
Then you'll have to do a little bit of convincing.
Let me guess.
If Lucifer and Lucia, they are the ones that keep track of all of it. Or make the final decisions. Technically speaking, it mostly falls on Lucifer, but since we made specific laws, Lucille is always involved. But essentially, there's two specific rights. There's a right of redemption, there's a right of vengeance, depending on what you want to do, of course.
Right.
Do you
Haka
want to?
mentioned those.
Haka.
Yeah. She'll reach behind her and tap the sword on her back.
Oh, I heard stories about that one. Old sword.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah, no, she told me about those vengeance or redemption, or she mentioned a devotion one, but I'm not putting all of my eggs in that basket.
Devotion.
Yeah. Uh, impress Lorthar, get him on my side, and maybe he'll stick his neck out.
Oh.
But
Considering what you guys are about to attempt, at least, there is a good chance that he'll be impressed enough. Although you'd have to approach him for that.
Speaking of that, could I be the vessel in which she communicates, or could that be done through Haka?
The court is odd on things sometimes. If she undergoes the rites, she is going to be able to pull with her. I think it's one observer, one neutral, essentially, that can advise, stand at her side in front of the court. If you are to attempt getting Lorifar to restore your oath to an oath of devotion, Lorifar would be that neutral, and she will just a little bit neutral advisor. But getting back to the rites themselves, you will have to invoke either Lucifer or Lucille. Either one works. They will both be there no matter what you do. And essentially just say, I want to undergo the rite of, well, redemption or vengeance. You'll have to say it with meaning. You have to mean what you say. It has to come from you yourself. As a matter of fact, it won't work if you're forced to with somebody else.
good to know.
And depending on how your oath broke, either one may be valid. Quite often it's both. Redemption specifically requires that the oath was taken under. What was the wording? False understanding of the oath? Or the implications of the oath? Or either that or it truly being impossible to uphold the oath. Like saying, I will prevent all innocent from dying, which will break immediately. Because somewhere, some innocent will die.
And the other
Or
one?
the other one, Oath of Vengeance, is twofold. One is it has to be an oath that is supposed to protect something or someone. Either protect a church, protect a certain group of people, or protect a very specific person, like a king or a holy person, or whatever else you may have.
I am a holy
One,
person.
I
Shush.
don't think the oath was towards you, was it?
No, but it could be.
Let's get there when we get there. Specifically, an oath of vengeance. One is if that charge that is supposed to be protected isn't protected. Let's say you wanted to protect a church. The church gets destroyed despite your best efforts. Specifically, it wasn't due to your lack of trying your damned hardest to protect it. You can undergo the rite of vengeance to hunt down whoever destroyed your church, or hunt down whoever killed your king, or whoever else. The other one is specifically if that charge betrayed the paladin. Then the oath of vengeance would be against the former charge, which means you'd have to do your damnedest to get that person, well, vengeanced, usually killed. Of course, considering what you are undergoing, you can also try and get Lorthor to convince Lucifer, although that one Lucille won't have much say in.
So I don't need to, I don't know, collect 6 really shiny stones and bathe them in ox blood or something.
No, you don't.
That's a relief.
You'll, and I'll make it sound lightly, you'll just have to face the two of them again.
Oh joy, I'll bring cookies. We can have a reunion.
Do think about your options before you take any.
Trust me, I'll be thinking about them a lot.
The rights cannot be retaken if they are failed.
Fail the next oath. There's no coming back from this, and she points at the armor.
Yep. You get a second chance, but that's about it. You don't get a third. Although, I have heard of someone undergoing the rite of vengeance being a bit particular. Because technically, once you enact your vengeance, you are an oathless paladin at that point.
Oathless isn't the same as Oathbreaker, is it?
Exactly. You have fulfilled your oath rather than ended it prematurely. But does that answer your questions?
It does. Thanks.
Good. Everybody else? I was supposed to give them some tea for the dragon. One moment, I'll be right back. Hey, get out of the way. Oops. Okay.
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 Yeah, my lord.
And you can hear shuffling, and hear some grumbling, some magic sounds. It's just-
We're just
Okay.
gonna go to the person that has the information of undead or on undead.
Exactly. They live in what is essentially a cave. They have actual rooms in there, but the entrance is a cave. You have to climb a bit, but
Oh joy.
don't let the surroundings put you off. She can be nice if you are nice to her, especially if you are announced, which I made sure you are. I got it. I got it. You'll have to, dry them proper, but I sure you need you, right, Shikari?
Yeah, hi. Thanks.
She'll give you a small little pot with the plug on top of it is very hastily put on, might not be actually fully sealed. So I'll hand it to you. You'll have to dry them still. Of course, didn't get to that yet, but that'll hopefully
I
do
will
the trick.
try my best. Thank you.
You're welcome. And she'll turn around. It's been an honor to meet you. No need to be so formal. I am around the forest and do my best as well to keep it safe. We all do. Anyway. What about me, ma'am? What do you mean, what about you? I mean, I was supposed to be, their guide.
I mean, I think we're going to be okay. I presume we're not going to have to walk back through the Feywild. He will look at Verdona.
Most of it is going to be outside of Feywild. Your services are no longer needed, thank you. And I'm pretty sure you haven't been in, well, at least that portion yet.
God damn it.
Alright, good. And, goodbye. It's been interesting.
Yeah,
It's been nice meeting you, but it's been certainly something.
May you never have
Yeah.
to deal with us again.
I wouldn't say it like that, but yeah.
I said deal with, not be in our presence.
Yeah, you tend to attract trouble.
Why does this sound like we're a devil?
Well, Amber just kind of looks down at herself and then looks back up again.
Hey, you're no devil, okay?
I mean, I look like one, and then she'll like raise
Let's get
both
going.
of her pointer fingers and like put them on the side of her head.
No. If you're gonna look like a devil, you need to at least be a reddish hue. You can't just wear black and call yourself a devil.
Oh, like this, and then she pulls like the neckline of her shirt over her head.
Yeah, precisely. Now you're getting it.
Hey,
Take care, Mox.
bye, Mox.
Best of luck.
Bye bye.
And
Safe travels.
she will open, as per usual, a portal in a tree. I am guessing Shikari is also moving.
Yeah, he's trying to get tea in his bag of fanny pack, but he is incompetent.
He's incompetent.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
Fair enough.
Same,
All right.
same.
As everybody walks through, I think the map starts. Yes, does not yet start. Because you are technically outside. As you go through the portal after Verdona, you are greeted by the sight of a mountain range, specifically at the very foot of one of those mountains. And there is a lonely tree right in front of it.
Andy.
Who knows why?
It's like a bus stop in the middle of nowhere.
Pretty much. But you look up. Yeah. It's a small trek up to like an opening that you can see on the side of the mountain. You look around, there isn't really much to tell you where exactly you are. None of you have ever been here.
Alright, so I presume that cave entrance up there is where we're supposed to go?
Exactly. Path should be safe.
Wonderful.
She usually keeps it clean. And, well, I didn't have any trouble.
Alright, thank you very much.
It's the least I can do for putting him through so much trouble. Alright. You'll probably need help later for the dragon as well, getting there, don't you?
If that is a
Yeah.
possibility, yeah.
Probably is.
Well, I'm sure we can handle it.
Alexander.
It's
Iberia.
another week's travel north. And she like points in the direction of the mountain range.
Don't look
We
a
traveled
gift
for a
horse in the
long.
mouth. Alex, please. Just shush.
And okay.
Just please, for the love of God. Save me the blisters on my feet so we don't have to do that. Yes, it would be very helpful. Ignore him.
Then I will be back by nightfall. By nightfall should be good. As always, I have some other things to do. Being a god is busy work.
No, that's
I
fair.
would imagine.
And she will close the portal, open it back up, and walk back through.
That's a fun little party trick.
And a helpful one.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I too will learn teleportation spells.
Just don't leave somebody's foot behind.
I'll try my very best.
So, who's ready to get eaten by whatever lives in this cave?
Swift
Sounds
turn, at
fun.
least.
Maybe
And
Spark can bite back.
I will trek ahead.
I mean, I won't go down without a fight, so.
And that's why
Of
they call you
course
spicy
not.
food. And then I'm gonna follow Memphis.
Hell yeah, I'm spicy.
Alright. So, did I put down any tokens? Let me quickly go check.
I'm pretty sure I did.
You did, yes, good. I do have to import one, but that's fine for now. Alright, you guys make your trek up. It's, again, not that long, a couple minutes, because the path is a little bit winding. But as you stand in front of this cave entrance, I did write down how big it was, didn't I? Somewhere. Actually, not quite. It's a pretty big cave entrance. For just any old cave. You could probably go in like a 2-people file. While I desperately go to the fucking importer to get token. That's one.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
We go fight tonight.
No.
Fight.
Please
No.
don't. There's a reason why I just only imported a token and didn't put in the character sheet.
I will yank on Alexander's ponytail if I have to.
Ooh,
And
gonna pull his hair.
In front of the cave, specifically, you are greeted with what seem to be somewhat deformed statues of animals. Just carelessly strewn about, some are not even on their feet.
Okay.
Just statue. Oh.
He like knocks on one of the statues. Gronk, gronk.
Clonk clonk.
Yeah, that's a statue, all right.
All right. Let's just not ask questions as long as they're not needed.
I mean, how well sculpted do these statues look like?
Do me an investigation check.
Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna throw, if I can, I'm gonna throw guidance on that.
You absolutely are allowed to.
Baller. Hey, 17.
17. These statues seem to be almost accurate to the hair. And by that you mean you can legitimately see the fur patterns. Although all of the ones that are out here are absolutely deformed in some way, but it almost looks like it's made to represent like a crushed rib cage, a broken leg here. That head seems to be twisted.
Almost as if they're undead, perhaps.
They're all absolutely made out of stone.
I. Mm,
Completely stone.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, these are pretty well done.
Can I? How many statues would there have been in Dorm, whatever?
Of animals?
Yeah.
There'd have been a decent chunk of smaller ones, like things you can hold in your hand.
Yeah.
Almost not worth calling statues. Big statues, about a handful.
And compared to those statues with details, how on a scale of 1 to 10, how big is the difference?
I'm going to say out of the 5 statues that you know of in Rome that are this scale, one is somewhat close. The other one is a little bit more of an artistic representation, so still very well made and has a good chunk of detail, but not anywhere close to this. And the other 3 are so old that if they ever had the detail, that's gone.
But it's not like it's impossible to get this level of detail if you really wanted to.
It's pretty damn difficult.
Okay, so he turns around and says, I don't know who made these, but either A, we're about to meet the master of sculpture making, or B, he looks at the statue again. These weren't
Well,
statues before.
we're not here to ask questions about statues, are we?
No, we're not, but I don't like this at
Like
all.
Verdona said, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
I don't know if you really want to talk. Tug on Shikari's armor or something.
Oh, I want to talk.
Mom,
Okay.
let me insult the person.
Please, 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 please,
Let
please,
me
please, please,
call
please.
him a bitch.
I want to flip them off.
Did you guys make your way inside?
I fucking guess. Let's
Alright.
fucking go.
Thanks to Briar, we actually have a map.
Yay.
Thank you, Beaver.
Thank you,
You
Bayer.
beautiful.
Fuck off.
Alright. I do hope that everything loads well.
It did.
I would
All right.
ask Briar to have her token selected at all times. Thank
Yep.
you.
I got it.
Good. Yep. And as you enter, there are obviously rock formations. Hello, this is a cave. And occasionally you will run into another statue.
Hey, look. This one looks like a bird.
Bird.
Specifically, a quick question. How is vision? Can everybody
Bah.
see?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see things, but yeah.
Okay, good. Because it's supposed to be dark. This is a cave.
Okay.
There is
Yeah.
some like moss you can see a little bit of bioluminescence off of, but it's fairly dark
I can do.
as you go deeper.
I can do this.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I mean, I got dark vision, so I'm fine.
Yeah, hold on, guys. I'm just gonna.
A bit of warning.
A bit of warning, a lot of light. 2020. Yeah.
Wait. I got this. Hold on. I got this.
Eh,
Hang on.
nice. He is exuding light.
There
A
we go.
little bit of light. Give me just a second.
No, I don't have my moon touch sword, but didn't we have a... No, we gave the ball away, right?
Look,
I'm currently emitting light, so
he's holy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Holy moly! I mean, we are in a tunnel.
come on.
I'm fine.
And the deeper
Are
you
these
go,
red things mushrooms?
yes. Seemingly growing through the cracks. It appears that, at least in some areas, there's some dampness. You can feel the air getting just a little bit wetter. But not to the point where you'd have to worry about too much mold if you were living in here.
That's a fucking horse.
Or a whole statue.
Yeah.
That should be a horse statue. Although now I'm looking at it, I think that has a horn. Did you put in a unicorn statue?
It's not a unicorn. It's a horse.
It's not a unicorn, it's a horse.
It's a horse.
Okay.
It's a horse. That's a horse.
That's not a horn.
And
That's
yes,
just a
that
really
is also
funky
very much a
visual clue.
statue. And unlike the ones you've come across so far, this one isn't contorted.
I thought it was a donkey with a horn.
Shut up.
like
not.
this statue over here at the top looks like there's someone underneath the.
Shut up! No, there's not. Listen, I worked with what I had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
There are
it's
hands!
It's not.
Oh, they're
hands.
not.
Odysseus trying to
Shut up!
get out of the cave.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's not Grabby. It's just a guy.
Well, he does that. I'm gonna. The statue looks like it's drinking, right?
It isn't going in for a drink, but it seems like it. Yeah, it's right from the water. Its snout is a little bit lower. It almost looks like it's approaching, but it's not in the water.
Is there anything
Get in the
special about the water? Motherfucker.
Do me a survival check.
I don't. I'm not good. Okay.
Here, take guidance. Idiot.
Get guidance, you fool.
Thank you. Let me survival. Plus 24, please. Thank you. Normal. Oh, thank you for the guidance. 17.
And a 23 from Shikari as well. It looks like this water is, I wouldn't say clean, but you can tell that thanks to drippings from above you, specifically onto this stalagmite, it seems to have formed naturally. It's not. I wouldn't advise drinking this. As a matter of fact, I would advise against it. But there is no particular stream leading to this or anything like that. This is truly just blip, blip.
All right.
Seems to be water somewhere above you in the mountains, slowly creeping its way through.
Seems natural.
The statues or the water?
The water, then. The statues were natural at one point, probably, but.
Well, I mean,
Now they're
this is why we
natural
have
stone.
Alexander, should we maybe let Memphis go first?
I mean, I'm the guiding light.
I can see without you, but thank you.
Yeah, well, the others can't, you know.
Well, then stay behind me.
Yeah.
How is that a person?
Absolutely a person.
Ha!
Or
He like raises his
statue
fist.
of a person.
Okay.
I don't like this. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, guys, just don't piss her off.
Yeah, don't. Shut up.
Can I would.
Oh, look, another one.
That's
Yay.
that's a lot.
This is huge.
That's pretty fucking big.
Oh.
Hold on. What is this?
All right, who had the fucking high passive perceptions again, by the way?
Jakari
20.
and Memphis.
All right.
18.
Let me give you a little bit of surrounding sounds. Not as ASMR, I'm not that good. You can hear the plinking and dropping of occasional water from stalactites onto stalagmites, and yes, that is how it works. Stalactites are on top.
They hold on tight to the ceiling.
It's
Sure,
like
I usually
they
go
have.
through stalactity,
No.
and they're dripping something.
Oh my
Remember it how you wish. That's my way of doing it.
I just forget which one is which. That's my home.
You know what?
That's how
Fair
it works
enough.
for me.
That's also a way to do it. Just forget about it. It's not that important. We're not geologists. We don't care that much. But you can also hear what is almost a creaking sound. You're not sure from where it's coming, but it definitely got. If it wasn't audible before, it now definitely just got audible.
Why do I have the urge to knock on these statues?
Please don't. Please don't.
Okay.
Oh. I have a thought.
Hello.
Oh, there's a building.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there.
Did you just say hello?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just out loud into the room.
Out loud and into the room, you say.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, hello. She told me you'd be coming, but I didn't expect y'all this early.
Where's that voice coming from?
Yeah, I wanted
Very
to,
good question. Do me a perception check.
I wanted to ask the same thing.
Perception.
Wow.
Sup?
Yeah, of course.
I have a 27.
All right. Jesus. 27, 15, 9, 19. Alexander, this is a cave. The voice is coming from literally everywhere at once. It seems to be bouncing off of every single wall. Ember and Memphis. Well, yes, that voice is bouncing off of everywhere at once. You can tell that it is coming from somewhere in this direction, but you're not sure.
Okay.
Shikari, you look up.
What?
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's a lot of snake.
Mama.
Boy.
Oh,
Another snake woman, you say?
There is Snake Woman. There is a long Snake Woman. You have no clue
We
how
don't see
long
that.
this is.
We don't see
this
that.
is, guys?
You do not get
What?
the chance to talk about that just yet. Let me quickly finish description. You're not quite sure how long this Snake Woman is, but she seems to be curling around every single stalactite, sometimes multiple times. And
What?
specifically from the ceiling. This should not currently be hostile, but fuck it. You see a pale face. Specifically someone that also seems to have snakes as hair. That's odd.
We're so fucked.
Hey, guess who rolled above a 25?
God, I hope I'm fucked. Hey, mama, how you living?
Again?
What can I say, man? Snakes.
No,
Snake
she'll
women,
turn you
snake
into
women.
Wood. At this point, I would quickly ask everybody, how about a piss break?
Yeah, you know what? I'm good with taking a piss break. Oh.
Your
Yep.
piss, 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 piss,
Piss
piss, 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 piss.
Piss break.
Yes, yes, yes.
You're
We are
unmuted.
back.
Go for it.
Scream
Oh.
and shout and let it all out.
Yes, we are in Medusa's cave. This is going
I'm
to get very
terrified.
exciting. Yeah, it's gonna be
What?
awesome.
Or petrified. I don't know which one yet.
Amber got to fuck a snake. Now I'm gonna fuck a snake.
God damn it.
By all means, you can try.
Alright. Specifically, since we were back, Shikari, since you are
Yeah.
seeing her, and I'm going to say, considering how much nature you have, you at least recognize the snake species this is based off, a Burmese python.
What?
The Burmese python is one. I think it's one of the more common variants of the python.
Yeah, it is. Burmese are quite common. Still cool though.
Yeah.
They are mostly brown, with spots, and are most definitely also a constrictor snake that is said to only grow larger and only die because they grow too large to actually hunt enough or get killed.
Hello, and Shikari winks. I mean, waves at her.
Look at him. Look up. Oh,
One of you is at least listening to the sense as well.
I am just. Ember will look up,
greetings.
realize what she is, blush a little bit, look back down, and I'm like, nope, not here for that. I'm gonna look away. I'm not doing that today. I will repress my horny.
Not today.
Not today. But I did announce you, and she did mention you guys wanted to learn. But, and she will shoot forward
Ah.
with a big snake bite. That is very easy to do.
Oh,
If you don't mind me asking, why should I help you?
I'm just gonna open her mouth, and then shut it again, and said, you know what? Nah, Memphis, you got this. Have fun.
He's gonna say a quick prayer and just it's just a quick little prayer, and then just gonna tap you on the back and say, "You got this, buddy."
Thank you.
Anything specific in that prayer? May you perhaps say a specific god's name out
Oh no,
loud?
no, please, no. Oh, thank fuck I took remove curse. Thank fuck I took remove curse.
Well,
Is it too
it
late to
does
cast
start
Windwall?
with "In the name of Lord Far."
Oh, well,
Oh,
I thought one thing.
Thank
I don't
fuck
know
I took
why.
remove curse.
Oh, I don't think his name will be doing you any good here. We are deep in a cave, after all.
Oh well, you have Eagle Splendor, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah.
He says, not looking at her face because, well, actually, hold on. Does Alexander know what a Medusa is?
Do me a religion check.
Maybe. 17.
17. You've heard some stories that there supposedly is some creature. It's a bit difficult to piece together. Looking at her, it's like, yeah, right, that was about a snake woman that can turn people to stone. You're not quite sure how exactly it works. There are rumors to not look at her face directly, although you just did that just earlier ago and nothing happened? You're not quite sure.
Just for security's sake, he's just gonna look at like her right shoulder.
Respectfully.
Memphis will step slightly in front of the others.
Spark just hides behind me.
And, well, we are here to respectfully ask your help in information because we are trying to rid the world of the undead curse, and I think you have been somewhat affected by it, by the looks of the entrance of your cave.
Somewhat affected by it. That's a good joke. But, no, how best to put this? I'm familiar with it. Though, you say you rid the world of the curse. Do you know what is
Yes.
causing it?
I know who caused it in the first place, yes. And then I also know who's continuing to spread it in other ways. Well, I don't know him personally, but there's two, yes.
Oh. So he did finally lose control over it. Took him long enough.
We know him. Somewhat.
More than just somewhat. But let me actually make a quick insight check on his way. That's fine, you're not lying to her anyway.
I can make you a persuasion check. No. Actually, no.
You have
Yep,
advantage
I'm
on
good.
it
Okay.
because of Eagle
And-
Splendor.
I also have proficiency because I have my glasses attuned to that one. So, persuasion.
Advantage.
Yeah, and proficiency is +4.
4.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
+4 to your current level.
Advantage, please, thank you.
Yes,
21.
that's 21 is definitely
21.
enough. She may not be sure of your exact motives, but at least, yeah, you're intending to get rid of it. Okay, for sure. Alright. She looks at every single one of you. You are an interesting bunch. Alright, how about it? You tell me something of yours, I'll tell you something I know.
All of us.
One piece of information for another.
Can I do an above table joke?
Sure.
Go for it.
Shikari be like, I'm Shikari. I think you didn't know this. This is new information for you. But we shouldn't piss her off, so it's just above table.
Yeah.
How about... let's do an introduction round. My name is Medusa. Pray what may call you interesting bunch.
My name is Memphis. He looks at the others. Are they willing to speak?
Yeah. My name's Shikari, and this little, not so little guy behind me is Spark.
I'm Alexander.
Ember.
Break Warden. Not quite sure what you are. Although... I think I do. Warlock?
I would like to call myself an archaeologist, but yes.
We all made choices in our lives. Some good, some bad. Doesn't make you who you are. Looks at Alexander. I'm surprised you haven't tried to kill me yet. Not that you could. And it's rare to see an Oathbreaker. Though, considering your hair, Oathbreakers can be either. Sometimes the oath itself is not the right one to take.
Respectfully, ma'am, just Ember's fine.
She will smile a little bit, nod. How about we continue this conversation somewhere where we're not disrupted by the constant sound of water dripping on other. One stalactite, two stalagmite.
Spark behind me tries to catch falling water.
Oh,
Just like the fucking image. Just like,
No! Oh, the fucking
Yeah.
stupid ass anime.
and while I don't have her tail on the map, she will hang off of it a little bit, coil around one more piece. The door would be over this way. Actually, one moment, let me check the map. No, it's down here. Down there is the entrance. And to coil off, she will go around.
We will
And hang
follow.
here. Go ahead. There's a door right through that hallway. I'd rather not have any of you stumble over any piece of me.
yep, you got it.
Understandable.
You can turn the light off, Alexander.
Oh, yeah. I can't actually. It has to turn off itself.
Can't turn it. Okay.
It just turns off itself. Like,
You're just gonna be a walking lipstick for the next. Sure thing.
but it doesn't last an hour.
Well, that one
Yes, it
doesn't,
does.
I'm sure
We're
you
just
can
bickering.
dismiss it as an action or something.
Nope.
Hold up.
Do we?
Like-
Can we just pull the bedroll over him?
The spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it as an action. You absolutely can.
Clown.
Look at
You can
look at
say
me.
that you can't.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me. How about
He's gonna say he
trying?
can't.
I'm trying. Just a little bit. Just a little effort.
You
I don't know.
I
Turn it off
think
the same
I
way you turned it
know.
on.
That's not how it works.
Okay, then I'm gonna throw my cloak over you.
Are you like a light bulb? Can I just...
Could you like
Clunk,
walk?
clunk.
Move it.
There's plenty of.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
Memphis, I'm gonna kill him.
please don't.
Sure. Have Revivify ready.
Done and
Right.
done, buddy. I've got it. Oh, great. We're being had over for dinner.
Beautiful
Well,
room.
tea should still be hot. Or at least the stove for it. And... I like to be prepared for the day. There are chairs over there, if you want to sit, or if you want to stand around. I guess you can stand around the counter. She looks at Alexander. Da-da-da-da.
Yes,
Spark
She
gets sit
doesn't-
too.
Is Spark going to sit in a chair like a human?
He's
He
going
sits
to
like one of those
try.
really fat cats.
Yes. That's wonderful.
Got his
Spark-
spines with his little tug out.
Spark is a little bit scared, so he tries to be on his best behavior. tries to sit on a chair.
Just ignore that.
He doesn't get up there because he's too big.
Accidentally remove the concentration effect. Did not.
Right click on your token. Top right is assign status effects, and somewhere in there is concentrating.
Okay, yeah, all right. I'll remember that for next time.
Okay, Spark makes it to sit on a chair, I think.
He doesn't break it. It looks weird. It's not supposed to be that way.
Shikari looks confused up to Spark. Yeah, well, whatever.
Looks like he's trying to order tickets at a movie theater. I am definitely an adult, not 3 children in a trench coat.
Ah, yes, I am definitely an adult humanoid. Yep. Not 3 kobolds in a trench suit trying to mug you.
Yeah.
Anywho, awkward dinner time.
Yeah.
There isn't any food on the table right now.
Yeah, because we're the meal.
Yep.
Come on, guys.
I don't like that sound. Anyway, Ember will sit and keep her hands folded on the table to show, hey, I'm not reaching for a weapon. Please don't kill me.
That is very American of you. I'm sorry.
You come in here on the day of my daughter's wedding. You call us stinky, poopy babies.
But with love.
Alright. So, I suppose important questions out at front. Why are you trying to handle him and his curse?
Shikari takes his hand up. Because I don't have another choice.
Sort of. He's got his
I got
own
threatened
reasons
by
for trying
gods.
to go through or kill the god of undeath. I mean, if the curse isn't stopped, it's going to take over the whole world, so
Yeah.
it would be best to stop it earlier rather than later.
But there's more to it for you all, isn't there? At least for this one, she looks at Alexander. That one I know for a fact why. His god wants to.
He like does the little way where you wiggle each individual finger. Yeah.
Just gonna gently like put my hand on top of his and push it back down on the table. Just no.
While the table isn't see-through.
I'm just telling you to stop.
I'm gonna cry.
I personally also have my reasons. So I think you've sensed part of them.
I can smell him on you.
You will grimace and do like a yeah, smile. I'm sort of trying to get rid of that, but
Made a deal at an unopportune time.
you could say so, yes.
Alright. You're not the first. Probably won't be the last. She looks over at Shikari.
He smiles. Yeah, so, yeah. I had the choice to be killed, imprisoned, or try to get rid of this. And I also want to
Free.
help these people in my group here. That was my first reason, but now I have another reason.
3 very undesirable fates.
I
He looks
mean,
over at.
we were planning on getting rid of it, and I was along for the ride, so it didn't change my
fool
position.
getting caught up in this shit show, as young fools like to call it.
I mean, I came here to destroy the undead, and as I got to know that there is a god behind this, which we need to get rid of, yeah, my goal didn't
Gods.
change.
If there is a god, he is not the source. Anyway. Ember, you said your name was. What is your reason?
She like looks over at her. Well, technically there's 2 answers to that. Which one? Do you want the one that was the first one, or do you want the one that the reason is now?
Both.
Let me rephrase that. Which one do you want first?
Start with why you started, and then tell me why you're still going.
Well, I think I was just sent out here to die. Had a really shitty, She, like, starts to say the word mistress, but then stops. Boss.
Hmm.
And now I actually kind of like these guys. Keeping them alive seems like a pretty good occupation of my time. And if they want to destroy the undead, then so do I.
You found your purpose in helping them. Or at least it's helping you find it. Alright. Your turn. As she looks in the rounds.
We all look at Memphis!
Yeah, we all look at Memphis.
I don't get
Ask your
spark.
questions, Warlock boy! Maybe?
Someone's got petrified.
You okay there, sweetie?
I'm trying to think. Very bad.
Okay.
Good. This is, hold on, out of character. This is not a thing where I have to word my questions precisely, right? I can talk and like make it clear.
She is a person.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice. You know. Do you know how the curse came to be the, I don't want to say original because I don't know if it is the original, but the one that is not taken up by the undead god, but by him. I don't know. Do you want his name said out loud, or would you prefer not to?
I don't much care. I've made my peace with his name.
Alright.
But to the question. Yes, it is absolutely his doing. And he was the first to ever create such a thing in the first place. I don't quite know how he did it, but this is the second time that he has unleashed this curse, specifically. The first time he tried to conquer, made undead legions and all that, overran a good part of the planet. I think he took over an entire continent with it before meeting strong resistance from several churches. Until eventually, well, he didn't. Not the same question, my dear. She could see the confusion on your face.
Hey.
Well, this one specifically, I don't quite know how he managed to do it a second time. He should not be able to pull it off. But again, it's been quite some while. Alright. My turn. And she looks over at Shikari. You mentioned that it has become your task to kill the god of undeath. The god part put aside, why exactly?
Shit. Yeah. I may have been stumbled on a book or a page. It was a book, but only one page was written on it. If that makes sense. Which is connected to demons.
Oh dear.
And it's not a good thing, and the gods don't want this knowledge, this book, or the assembled pages get into the wrong hands.
I'd ask how much you know, but considering how much you're squirming, I think you will realize the gravity of what that is.
Mm-hmm. I do. I mean, that's why I chose to come here in the first place. Because I know the contents of this book, and I don't want any other person to know it, because it's horrible, and I want nothing more than that this will not happen.
Well, that undertaking could certainly take your entire lifetime to complete.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck.
Thank you. I will need it.
Your turn.
Did I miss something? Sorry.
I'm watching the gears turn in her head. Like I can hear the little music box music happening. Like, can somebody go behind her and wind up the key, please?
Yeah, you got it.
Thanks.
Because I can't just ask her. Like, it seems like we have limited questions.
Why not?
So I can't just.
Just ask. Just do
Just
it.
ask.
for it.
Just do it. Do it.
Were you the one that imprisoned him?
Okay, impressive. That's me as a DM, not her saying it. He looks at you, looks you up and down a little bit, like, okay, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
A little bit longer of a story to fully get into today. But in the short, yes. With help, of course. But yes.
Right.
It's
Not
the
that much of a
years.
difference, but good to know.
Hmm. I suppose it was my turn again, and she will look at Ember.
Huh? Why me?
What exactly was the oath that you broke?
Oh no. I think this is the first time anyone but Memphis has even heard it. Oh. Oh no. I have to find the document. Hold on. Oh god.
You don't have to do the exact wording.
No, but I
If you
want to read it so that I remember
Fair enough. Fair enough.
because I don't want to muck up my own shit. Do. What did I even call it? I don't even remember. I think it was just 13.
Let me look at my 30 bookmarks of
Found
your
it.
stuff.
I found it.
13's backstory, I think.
Yep, because it starts with her climbing the stairs. Okay. No, I wanted to make sure I had the actual like the the exact wording, so I knew what it was. There we go. When she asked that, Ember's entire face just like darkens a bit. I made an, I think Lucifer called it a blood oath to Calypso Juriga, and I swore to protect them with my life, to trust them no matter what, literally unyielding trust, and I swore that I'd never doubt them.
Alexander sort of grimaces as he looks away.
And she was the one to send you, in your own words, to your death.
She sent me out here after a month of not talking to me with a sending stone and sweetened words that if I came back from this, oh, I would be so revered. People don't go back from that. I knew it, she knew it. When I found out the sending stone was fake, I doubted her, and she uses one hand to gesture at her armor.
Such an oath is easily broken.
I think that's what she was counting on.
A free word of advice. For oaths specifically. If you ever get to use it, that is. The laws on oaths are unyielding. Make sure your oath is flexible if you ever get the chance. I think the wording someone told me was, I will do my best.
Wish 16-year-old me had heard about that. But thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
She will not. Alright. Your turn.
Alright, Grandpa. You're up again, buddy.
Hit it!
Do you know anything about? I mean, do you know anything about how to stop the curse.
Could you tell us?
Last time that the curse was stopped, imprisoning him did the trick. I suppose if he is killed, it would also work. Although doing so, at least permanently, would be difficult.
Close to killing a god, probably.
Um, I say it should be difficult. I have a bad feeling, but back when I imprisoned him into his own phylactery. Or at least that's what I thought. Something must have gone wrong. I either didn't imprison him proper or whatever else have you. I never got the chance to figure it out. The command I was given was to imprison him and within his soul, given an item. When I returned from that task, the god that gave me the command said I had failed. By everything that I could measure, it was his phylactery. His mind properly in place of it. His magic not capable to escape. Everything had gone according to what it should have. And, with his imprisonment, his reign ended. The undead didn't fall over dead immediately. Some did, the bigger ones. Too much power required to keep them going. But there was still plenty to clear out. They did, however, lose any and all direction, command, purpose. Instead of picking off an entire army, it was picking off a gigantic horde of individuals. I think I once made the macabre distinction of fighting an army and slaughtering a city.
Just been a self-serving system at that point.
No, not quite. Sure, I'll give you that for free. Undeath requires life to feed upon in some shape or form. The bigger undead didn't have enough life to feed. The smaller ones didn't require as much to go on, so they hung around for a little bit longer. If they came across anything living, they'd feed. They had to be taken care of, even though what initially fed them, the curse, was gone. I'm sure there was also plenty of smaller ones that stopped roaming around due to lack of sustenance. But not a lot. But there was still a lot. Alright. My turn. You, sunshine boy.
Okay. Yeah. Sup? Hello. He looks at her shoulder again.
Do you know what I am?
Yes, I believe so. If I remember the stories correctly.
Alright. Let me hear it. What do they say about me in the outside world?
You can turn people to stone with a single glance.
A bit over dramatic. Anything else?
Nothing that really comes to mind. You're dangerous.
Well, that part's definitely correct. I'll help. One moment. I'll help you out. I don't turn people to stone with my glance. Although statues out there are definitely made by me. No. She'll look at you, close her eyes for a little bit, and open them back up red.
No, he doesn't look at her shoulder anymore.
It's been a while since, well, I've hunted humanoids. They do occasionally wander in, some wanting a piece of glory from an almost forgotten tale. Mostly I go for animals. I feed, and then to have a menagerie, something to keep me company in these mountains. I turn them to stone. You might have heard the spell, and like she blinks a little bit, her eyes going back to an amber color. Flesh to stone, I think it's called.
Yep. I am well aware of that one, actually.
Turns out something that is dead will always turn to stone.
Hmm.
Quick question. How are you posturing yourself?
What'd you say?
How are you posturing yourself? How are you
Uh,
Oh,
taking in the information you've just been given?
uh, that the undead always turn into stone, that bit, or
The dead ones.
yeah.
More specifically, everything that she just said and showed you. Do you want a little hint? Maybe a little bit of an insight check.
Uh, yeah. Honestly, that would be great.
Okay.
The first day on the embeds, and it's
All good.
funky.
We can know things our characters don't, and the other way around. 25. She just absolutely told you that she's a vampire.
Oh, cool. Uh, well, cool, 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 cool. Um, like he stopped looking at her shoulder, like he just turned to look at the table. When her eyes turned red. Um, so his like eyes are darting all over the table as he is currently deciding priority here.
The priority is life. Priority is living.
They
That's your priority.
yes,
Is
that
alive.
yes, that is on the priority list. But he's currently going through like it's like is it worth it coming back later to attack her? Is it not worth it at all? How many would be needed to take her out? Is that even feasible? Should I just do it now? Though that's not possible. It's like that's the sort of list he's going through in his head. And until he just sort of nods and he just nods. Cool.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna put like a hand on his like forearm. Like don't do anything. Please don't do anything.
Ew.
Your turn. And she will look over to Memphis, expecting you to be the one.
Yeah. I had a question. It's fuck. Oh yeah. What is the artifact of Ashir?
Is that what they call it? If I heard the rumors correctly, that would be him in a way to speak. I did say I used help, specifically an item, to imprison him. It was a staff given to me, wound around the... What did I say the color was?
Orange.
Orange. Wound around the orange gem that made his phylactery. Or still is, I think. Encasing it. From what I know, somehow, someone, some time ago, unlocked at least a portion of him, his power, to be used through the staff as if it was any old spellcasting, necromancy focus, so to say. Apparently, one could channel the power of an old necromancer.
He's old for sure.
That he is. I don't quite know what changes have been done to the staff. It shouldn't have been possible to break it apart, at least not easily, not without almost as much effort as it was to, well, breaking him out would have required enough power that using his power through it shouldn't have been worth it. And again, I don't quite know what being did it.
Oh, this makes everything so complicated.
History usually is. Alright, one more from me. And she looks over at you, Memphis. I think you might have an inkling what I'm going to ask you about. If
Ask
it
away.
comes to it, your pact with him, probably something to do with servitude. It's his usual memo.
It is, yes.
Will you choose your own soul or the ones around you?
My own soul has no meaning to me. My soul isn't even supposed to be involved in the pact. He'll look around in the group. If I break my pact, which, if I have to choose between it and these people, I will. I would be turned undead. Not like a vampire, but like the things in the undead lands.
What?
Oh.
My voice cracked. Huh?
I don't expect to come out of that outcome alive. I mean,
But
alive.
he drops his fingers like.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
So you piss off your patron enough and you
I become a zombie, yes.
So is that why you've been looking for things to try and change your pact?
Yes. I mean, beside the fact that he is the one that is controlling the curse, yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So so the guy that made this curse and the guy you have your pact with, they're the same guy.
Yes. His name is Kalashir. He's
I don't give a rat's ass what his
apparently
name is. He's a dick.
Cool.
You don't take offense to me calling this guy a dick, right?
no.
I was
Absolutely.
talking to the woman that could easily kill me with a thought.
No,
Oh,
he definitely is.
Okay, cool, lovely. Okay, all right. Well, number one, we're not just gonna let you fucking die, or at least I'm not.
Nope.
been trying.
Okay, so now we have to figure out how to get you to change your pact without pissing this guy off. Cool, lovely.
I think without pissing him off is a bit too much to ask, but
Without
just
pissing him off to the point where he can kill you.
I
fair enough.
mean,
I'm not taking a pact on Alortha.
it'd work.
He
Sunshine,
already hates me.
Sunshine, I'm
Do
just gonna
you
go ahead
really
and tell you that
think?
there's a time and a place.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to cope as much as I can here.
Okay,
He
well,
just gestures to both of them.
okay. Converting people is probably not a good coping mechanism.
He just motions at you.
We're gonna talk about that later. Okay. All right. You said that was your last question, right, ma'am?
To a point, yes, but the urgent ones.
Okay. What if I now have a question?
Go ahead.
Does that guy have a weakness of any sort? Blind spot? Maybe he's deaf in one ear. Maybe he doesn't have his left pinky toe.
The biggest weakness that I knew about was me.
You?
Huh?
Ooh la la! Shikari doesn't say this.
Although
Oh.
that changed. Alright. You have given me sufficient answers that you will go through with. At least trying to get rid of him. He used to be my husband.
God, oh la la. Alexander just places his head in his hands as he just leans on the table a bit.
I'll put
Cool.
a hand on Alexander's back and just pat his back a little.
Memphis will just sort of like do the connecting the dots motion and then just not look at her. It's like, yeah, I knew this.
So, is he a vampire too? And I'm gonna look over at Memphis and then look back at her.
He created the vampires.
Oh,
He could have made himself one, but
okay. So
He
not
absolutely
a fan.
isn't. Although, yes, he did create me as the first.
No, I shut my face.
I wonder if we take him out. It's like a chain reaction.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind. It's been almost 3,500 years.
I you look good for your age. Please don't take that the wrong way.
Thank you. Although, she looks back at her own tail a little bit. My species is known for something like that. We mostly grow. We already don't age much. Oh, I suppose 3,500 years is long for even one of my kind.
Hey, how old was Jean? Ember just like she just mutters to herself and looks like trying to figure like connect the dots with her eyes. No, never mind. Okay. So when you knew him, his only weakness was you. That's changed. Dude's in a factory. Okay. Uh,
He made himself a lich. Long before I knew him. Again, he wanted more power, he wanted to conquer the world. Not sure if that was always his goal, but at least that's what I knew him as. His phylactery is his weak spot, so to say. It holds his soul. If it is destroyed, he can be killed. If not, his body will reform, where his phylactery is. Back when, and before I imprisoned him, he allowed me access to the room he kept it in. From what I know, I was the only one that he allowed access. Warded with ungodly amounts of magic, and I don't even want to get into the systems he uses to hide them. It's literally in a different plane of existence.
oh joy.
When I imprisoned him in his own phylactery, he revoked my status as trusted, so to say. Almost killed me. Just because of warding magic going off in my face. But it worked. He was imprisoned for... Let me actually look it up.
Gotta
At
check your own lore. Have
least...
been there, brother.
Yeah. He was imprisoned for at least 2,000 years. That's when I got the first whiff of him existing again. If I kept him better eye, if I had kept a better eye on the staff, might have been for longer. Again, I made a deal with a god to imprison him using the staff. The god said I failed and didn't take the staff back as promised. So I have to keep it here.
Have it here.
Unfortunately, not anymore. That's the problem. I was young when he made me his wife. And I was still fairly young after probably one of the worst breakups in history. A very well-spoken bard managed to convince me that he wanted my heart yet again. I made him like me so we could stay together for a while. He learned about my most powerful possessions, which was the staff, and then took off with it. I don't know where it landed after. I heard pieces and stories thousands of years later of things that may have included it, but it's almost impossible to tell. Necromancy became more common after his fall. Powerful necromancy could have meant it was him, or could have honestly been anyone striving for forbidden power.
So we have no idea who we're looking for then. Okay. Well,
Actually,
To a
oh,
degree.
does Ramirez Larno ring any bells?
Larno is a vampire family, that's all I know.
Okay.
But from what I can tell, he is not fully released. A large chunk of power, or at least what looks like a large chunk of power, managed to get out. Something must have happened. If there now is a god of undeath, as you claim, it means that he does not have control, or not nearly as much as he would like. He's still imprisoned, in a manner of speaking. I don't know if he's mobile. I doubt it, otherwise he would have probably moved somewhere and made himself known in some shape or form. He liked to be theatric back then.
Well, he did tell me that he cannot talk about it, or he got it across that he cannot talk about it. But he seemed stationary. Was able to talk to me through other undeads that he personally can control, but his control didn't go as far as actually coordinating a whole horde, just individuals, or sending, I guess, a command out to several ones that, yes.
Alright. That makes sense given the current situation. I would not count on that being the same near him. Might actually be a way how you can track him down. The closer you get, the more control he should have, realistically.
A question, if you're not opposed to answering it. Do you know if he was, or where did you imprison him? That's, I think, the best way to keep it. Oh wait,
I imprisoned him in his own phylactery, back
which
in
is in
his
another
own room.
demiplane.
No, the phylactery was attached to the staff, which I took
Oh,
with me. You find the phylactery, the orange gem. You find him.
then will probably be in Zura, so once again the Joriga are at our position.
Sounds like you could use a little bit of help. I
That's
wish
to
I
put
could
it
come
mildly.
myself, but well, being a vampire, I too am undead. I'd rather not risk being controlled by him.
It feels rather off being controlled by someone else. Yes.
Fucking clowns inside chat.
I saw him typing. I knew what he was going for. Unfortunately, I think most of this is a moot point unless we get past the undeath god. Luckily, we have concepts of a plan for that one.
And
Alright.
other gods that are willing to help us. So, yay.
Alexander waves.
Oh, it's not only your god.
Well, you know.
I mean,
Yes, I know he's very strong. He's willing to help, but he does need a shit ton of sunstone.
I mean, if we get the sunstone, it kind of is his god.
yeah,
Just sorry.
yeah. See it the same way.
I was just like, gonna kill him.
Kill me.
Gotta
Do
kill
it.
them all.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay.
I mean,
Are you actually humming? Is he actually humming?
He is.
Okay, Amber puts a hand on his head. Just like
Stop.
stop.
Ah,
I'm looking for the off
come
button, and I
on.
hope it's on the crown of your skull. Okay. Well,
It would indeed be a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And as much as he might be able to help you with the God of Undeath, it might be difficult to get him to help with Kalashir. He has
Oh,
tried several times to fight him, and yet it still took me. Kalashir never lost a battle. Not
Well,
against the biggest Inquisition of Lorifar or any other god.
Well, who was it that ordered you? They must be willing. Oh, was it-
Willing is. I'm not sure. The one that helped me was death itself.
oh, that you made a
I
deal
mean,
with death.
Sort of. I'm not sure if they fall under the same laws as the other gods. Something tells me that he's not affected by them. It's not even he. I don't think it has a gender.
they. I've. Is there a way to contact death? I mean, I've tried, but I don't think I was fairly successful. Although we
Death,
did get a Reaper at one point.
at least you weren't fooled that that's the actual god.
I was for a while, but it didn't make sense to show up for a spirit as lovely as Tillay was.
Oh, the Reaper shows up for all kinds of souls. It doesn't obey time. But that aside, I can try. I'm not making promises.
The help would be appreciated greatly.
All right. Although, let me ask the question so you're prepared for them once, if it comes to it. You want help from death, correct?
I suppose, yes.
All right. He will ask you how, and he will tell you, in a manner of speaking, what it is willing to give. If you want anything specific, let it be known. All right.
All right.
She looks at everyone. I'd ask if you are ready, but I don't think there's a single being on this planet that could ever be. Long time no see. All right. And it seems like she's preparing herself a little bit here. Very well.
Just gonna get Teddy in his hand and sort of soothingly scritch behind the ears. Just.
Mm. She'll put her hands together, almost as if warming them up. There goes nothing. I wish for an audience with death.
Oh. Is that what I think it is?
Help.
Yes, that is indeed a wish spell.
Oh,
Help.
fuck. She can cast a witch spell?
That bitch has 9th level spells. She's powerful as fuck.
Or she just has a ring of wish.
Does she need like a live-in maid or something?
Keep it in your pants right now.
I can't. I'm sorry. Listen, we're about to have death and a hot snake woman in front of me. I can't control myself. I can only take so much hot.
And as she speaks those words, you can almost. It feels like time freezes for a little bit. As for a moment, nothing happens. And the lights dim just a little bit. A familiar form appears. You've seen this one before when it came for Tille. Which is a weird way to say it, but that's how it happened. I don't think I have a token for him. Doesn't matter. Appears. Looks around. Looks at Medusa. After a moment, she nods. And it turns around. Sickle now in hand, seemingly forming out of shadow. And it seems to stab the air. It disappears, partially, the blade. Pulls down, opening up a hole in the fabric of space itself. Pulls it out. It again disappears into smoke. With both hands, pulls it aside like a curtain. And you get a glimpse of a strand of light flowing off into the distance. You don't get to see quite much, the window isn't big. And for a moment, nothing. All you can feel is your hairs on your back stand up. And I will mention it once. What comes next isn't words. It speaks through the weave itself. It is a very odd feeling. It speaks to your soul. I'm not capable of doing that, so I'll be using words.
Weak performance, Yasha. Weak performance.
The meaning is clear. It doesn't have a language, so I suppose it would be in whatever language your characters prefer, which does mean that Spock also understands it.
Woohoo! Then I would like to have it in Draconic, please. Can you speak Draconic?
I cannot speak Draconic, no.
Come on!
Just give me common, man.
You called. Didn't change being odd. Yes. I have called once again on the topic of my former husband. You still haven't completed the task. No, but I have found those that might. And you can almost feel the attention. An eye that you cannot quite see inspect you. Your purpose is to bring him to me, correct? Yes. Y'all.
Oh, he was talking to us.
He asked if our purpose was to bring color. Oh,
This can be interpreted in many ways. I am very aware.
Hey, you know what, Memphis? Why don't you take this one, buddy?
You got this.
You still got
We
that
trust
eagle
in you.
splendor, I fucking hope.
Yeah, as
You
long
were
as it
precise,
hasn't been.
to deliver his soul unto me.
yeah. We wish to kill
Merry Christmas.
Kalash if that is what it takes to lift the curse. Yes.
The curse. Such a meaningless thing. Very well. Again, it seems to almost scan your beings. And you can hear Medusa chime in and say, he is still contained. Contained is not enough. You will find him, and it almost flashes in front of your eyes, more a path than necessarily a location. Hello? And I have not opened up my own map in quite a while. Jesus fuck.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It points to Zugaru, as you have already figured out yourself. Well done, by the way. And specifically, you get an imagery first of the city itself. Similar to most holes. It seems to be a decently sized city with a castle in the middle, somewhere in the center. It zooms in, and you are faced with a very decrepit body. Almost seems like it has withered away to be nothing more than skin above bones. with a very peculiar orange gem in the front, covered still partially in black strands that are broken off at the base, as if were ripped out of something that was holding it. The body itself chained, one chain on each wrist, going out of frame, somewhere in the direction of the ceiling, though you're not quite sure. Also covered with runes, these ones not quite as odd as the ones on the phylactery itself. These ones you are somewhat familiar with, as the same kind of runes that held the dagger back in the Larno hold.
Oh,
I'm saying this because this bitch has keen mind.
Not only that,
Oh.
I also can read all languages, so
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have needed to make you a check for that, but keen mind. Which, makes it easier. Good feat, a very good feature.
good foot, good foot.
Good foot, good foot. And you snap back to your regular vision. The old staff is held by one you know. He'll want a deal for it.
Oh.
Alternatively, kill it.
We can?
Oh.
He means death means Kalashir.
Okay. Okay.
Although that would be the more difficult task.
We'll figure something out.
I'll say this above table. Kibby, you wanted something.
Yeah. Because I thought he was gonna say like, "How do you want to do this?" And then, but I'm not freaking out at all.
I can ask the questions for just a moment for you to figure out your words. There's the path in front of you. There are many ways. One of you has failed me already, and you can almost feel that that death means Medusa.
Glad he wasn't talking about any of us. That would have hurt.
My assistant shall be with you in one more form. That form is up to you.
Ask him, Memphis. Do it.
Yeah, Memphis is going to take a step forward. I would offer myself as a vessel to your power, though I am aware that my soul is chained in a pact already.
Chains can be broken, especially those as small as the ones holding you.
Then he will take a half step forward and go down on his knees. Then I will offer myself as a vessel to your power in whatever way you need.
Your soul is mine anyway. Your power is best focused for yourself. And you can almost feel the attention shift. Not quite sure to what, and then you can see the Reaper move. It shall be freed, and a piece of my power shall be with you. And with that, the Reaper's scythe reappears and jabs its way fully through Memphis's chest, going out the other end. There is no blood. Memphis, specifically, it goes through the mark on your chest. It stays for a moment. It seems like forever to you, agonizingly short for everybody else. Pulls back. You can't see it quite yet. The mark has disappeared. There is no damage. At least none that can be seen or felt. And your soul feels oddly light.
Evil.
As the Reaper. Again, the scythe disappears in his hand, now with a strand of light going to it. Something new forms. Specifically, and we wrote this down, a staff. And specifically a staff of power.
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Huh?
It will hold it out,
That sounds huge.
almost
I don't know.
drop it in air as if like an astronaut it just like drops a pen and it just floats.
Memphis will, still kneeling on the ground, sort of bow his head, take a deep breath, put a hand on his chest, and look at the staff. And push himself to his feet, but leave his cane on the ground. And then gingerly reach out and grab the staff. Push himself fully to his feet with that. I thank you deeply.
His soul shall be my thanks. And for that, the Reaper turns around, touches the very tip of the crack in reality. And this is your last chance to say anything to Death. I will mention that.
Shit. Didn't want to say
See you around, old man.
that. I didn't. Good. I'm good.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Touches the very tip.
Until
Moves
we meet
along
again.
it, closing it as it goes. Reality seems to be fully restored. The Reaper seemingly turns to face Medusa one last time, and then disappears into a puff of smoke. That definitely could have gone worse.
As soon as
There
that
are too
Reaper's
many gods for
gone,
me.
Ember is around the table and next to Memphis and got a hand on his shoulder. You okay?
He's just holding onto the staff, the other hand sort of on his chest. Sort of
Are you injured? Did he just kill you? What just happened?
he like pulls open his shirt to look at his chest. Uh, no, I'm. Think I'm better than I've been in a while. Oh,
Don't
like
fucking
wife's
scare me
away
like
here.
that again. And then she's gonna hug him.
Gotta hug her back and just hold her, sort of, basically bury his face in her hair. Oh, that was quite scary.
Well,
Specific.
sorry. You go. You go.
Specifically above table, and for full clearance of everybody. Memphis Warlock's levels were just reset.
I am now, I think, 4th level.
No, you're 9th level. 4
mean,
levels an
yes.
artificer. 5 levels not allotted.
Yeah.
What?
Cool. So just the warlock aspect of you just gone.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to figure out how to fix that.
Yeah.
There's a thing you can choose to delete specific things. So
Oh,
don't
no,
worry.
I know. No. I'm talking. We'll talk about that later.
So you're just an artificer now.
We'll talk about that later.
I suppose so. Yes.
Ember will let go, keep like both hands on his shoulders.
He will actually lean the staff against a chair or something, and then just like put his hands on her face.
Oh.
I am very glad to be by your side. Over his shoulder, you guys as well, but
Yeah, you fucks too.
yeah.
Shikari just nods so. Yeah. Sure.
Just gently bumps
sure,
his forehead
sure, buddy.
against hers, and just.
She has to
I
like
didn't
bend
want to
down so
die
you
just
can
yet.
do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's one problem solved.
At least we don't need fear to lose you
Pull back
when we kill
again.
that.
Take the stuff again.
You know, there's meeting your god, and then there's meeting a god, and then there's meeting 2 gods, and then there's meeting the first vampire.
Today's been a bit.
Tell me about it.
Am I the only one who really doesn't get all freaked out by that?
I'm trying to react.
I just
I
want
just
this
can't.
day
You're
to
doing a
end.
great job, sweetie.
Okay.
I'd say it gets easier with age, but death is a different caliber altogether.
It's the second time I met her to. No, wait. Was Death there?
No, you didn't meet them
the-
before. He
Death-
wasn't at the meeting.
I think Death wasn't there, yeah. Okay, no. I think that's now every god I met today.
Oh boy.
Except for the god of Undeath.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think you
curse
want
to
to meet
kill
him.
them. I want to, but with help and kill that thing.
Yeah.
You know, isn't our whole purpose to meet that thing? Or rather fight?
You ramble. Know that?
Basically. Alright, so. We get to kill the god of undeath first, and then Koashir.
Pit stop for a dragon. Before that.
Right. Yeah, your dragon, that, yeah.
May
Inabikari.
I make a suggestion? We camp somewhere
Please.
before going and seeing the dragon, because I think if you guys meet another extremely powerful creature, somebody is probably gonna pass out.
Isn't Vidona getting us
Oh,
today?
right. Well, then we can just go sit outside.
I don't know, enjoy nature, have a picnic.
Hey, I like nature.
We know, sweetie.
Alexander just sort of looks a little bit jaded as he's like thinking, looking at the table.
I can hear the gears in your head turning, Sunshine.
Hmm.
You should oil those.
Hmm.
That was an invitation to share with the class.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna take it?
I don't know what to say, honestly.
Okay. Well, Ember's gonna look at Medusa. We have several hours until Verdona comes back to get us to take us to go look at his ancestor. Do you want us to leave, or can we sit in here and, I don't know, play cards or something? Maybe charades.
You're welcome to stay.
I'd
If
like-
you wish, there are some bets as well.
Thank you.
After
And also make sure to always have a stock on food and alcohol. Some teas. One of the druids recently told me about coffee, but I have to get back to that one.
Now
It's
that you
pretty
mention
good.
tea, Shikari pulls out the tea that he got and looks if he can find out what tea it is and how to dry it.
If you don't mind, I think I'm just gonna camp outside. He stands up.
Well, you're not going alone, so.
Shall we all go outside then?
That's up to you guys. I'm just gonna. Thanks for having.
I think
Us.
he's been fighting his instincts a little too long.
Careful, tail.
Yeah, he's making sure to not step on it.
That's the first time Alexander didn't want to step on something.
If it is all right with everybody, I would call the session here.
That's fine.
Can I do
yeah.
the tea thingy first before I forgot it next session?
We can do it off screen. It's fine.
Okay.
You're good. I promise.
Okay.
All right.
Holy shit! Wow, that's a lot of lore.
That's a lot of something.
That's a lot of lore.
Yasha dropping bombshells left, right, and center.
Thank you for the meal, Yasha.
Center, I hardly know her. Anyway.
Center, not banter!
My fucking god. Can somebody please just shill your shit, you fucking clowns?
All right, we have Vital Mortem on Greenbrier's YouTube channel. Angel
it
Surgery on YouTube.com. I also have some funny things.
Yeah, there's. I'm linked under the Untold Realms, Death's Kitty or Kibby 42. I do art.
After the Panda over on Twitch, I do streams on Saturdays, 5 p.m. Germany time. You can also find me on the same tag on Twitter and Blue Sky.
Blue Sky? What the fuck is Blue Sky? Never mind. I have something very important because we had the name dropped. Fuck the Jiriga.
Fuck the Jiriga.
Yeah, fuck the
Fuck
jury.
the
We
Jiriga.
that name dropped what, 3 times?
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
I needed to hold back every time.
Fuck 'em in the hole.
Yeah.
And now everybody knows about the oath. It's not just Memphis anymore. Yay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I got. I got no energy. We'll be back Saturday. Probably next week. Yeah, next week. Yeah, next week. We'll be back next week as well. Same time, same place. All right.
Ooh.
See ya.
Take care,
Thank you all
guys.
for coming. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh.